that time of year when summer is starting to wind down, but it's not over just yet. Jason Matity is our fishing expert. Time to reel in the big one more time. And you gave me the biggest lure I think you've ever given me, and you called it Hercules.
I called it the Z-Man Hercules, yeah. And really what it is we talk about it, the fast food industry talks about supersizing, and that's what we're doing with these big 5.5.
Are you ever? What are we using these for?
Well, what we're using these for, and this is the 360 GT Storm Lure, we're using them for big walleyes and big pike, because what happened was that awesome footage we just showed of all those silverfish, those ciscos, those are bait fish that are the filet mignon to big pike and walleye. And the reason I say that is they're calorie dense. They move in the fall to spawn, and those big predators are in there just picking them off. And if you throw something big like that could imitate one of them, you might see the biggest walleye or pike in your entire life.
So now's the time to catch them. How do we do it?
Absolutely. Well, it really is quite simple. It's the basics of fishing. It is cast and retrieve. Now,
we're on the shore.
Yeah. Well, on the shore or boat, you can kind of get them from both places, because as we get these warm spells where we get these 30s degrees in September, those fish will stay deep. They may not come in shallow yet, but as soon as we start getting those -2 or those frost warnings coming in, now they're going to come closer to shore, and that's why we use the big stuff like we were just talking about. Crankbaits like my good old Rapella that rattles. I'm going to put it up to the mic so you can hear it rattle. This one's called the Big Hammer swim bait with the nice rubber tail.
I love the names.
Absolutely, Big Hammer. And this is the one of our all-time favorites, the Real Bait Fergie spoon.
Okay, so that's the departure from what we've got here. So why is that effective, and when is it effective?
Well, this one you can cast shallow, but where it is really effective, especially if those fish haven't moved really shallow yet, is it actually kind of clack, clack, clack.
Okay.
It'll imitate like a crayfish crashing against the bottom, against rocks, or its claws. And it's a very aggressive lure. You rip it like this, and those fish will just pin it to the bottom, and boom. Some of the biggest walleyes I've ever caught have been on the Fergie spoon.
Am I changing my technique this time of year?
Essentially, what you're doing, you can still troll like we talk a lot in the summer to go find those fish. But once you've found them, you can literally vertical jig over them in 20, 25 feet of water, or make casts to them. And it's key, though, because it can be quite dramatic overnight. They could be in those deeper areas, then all of a sudden they're not there anymore, and it's like, try shallower.
What else do I need to know this time of year?
You know, I think the big thing is that a lot of people may go out and they're like, I didn't dress properly, you know, because as we're getting those
still need sunscreen.
Yeah, well, exactly. You need sunscreen in the afternoon, and you need light clothes in the afternoon. You need your water, you need your bug spray, all those things. But in the morning, especially if you're in the boat, it can be cold. You're on the verge of winter clothes. So you got to really make sure you're layering and ready for everything, especially if you're going to be out there all day.
Just like back to school. Where can I get more information?
You can get more information at getfishing.ca, and stay tuned. It could be soon that we'll be having another seminar at Bass Pro Cabela's in Regina here, and I invite everyone to come down for that. Stay tuned to our social medias to get more info on that.
Jason, thank you.
Thank you.